shied away from using big words with me, and now to this day, I do the very same thing for my 4-year-old. With some prompting, I got her to use the word endow in a sentence recently. Endow means to provide someone with something of value. She endowed me with a spongy bath letter. I hope to endow her with a couple of strong and positive traits, such as being able to communicate with ease. But something happened to me while I was growing up that took me from being that carefree, exuberant social butterfly to somewhat of a wallflower. Sometime before junior high, I became a basket of nerves when up in front of a group. Can you see it? It's there. And to this day, my most vivid memory of my fear of public speaking was during a speech and drama class by the dreaded Mrs. Marlette. It might have had something to do with being intensely aware of my current situation, being preteen, or the fact that I was seeing myself vulnerable to public critique for the very first time, being up there in front of people staring at me, just like you people are right now. And to this day, I'm still a bit geeky. At the time I wore glasses, I have contact lenses now, which I think makes me feel a little bit more confident. We were poor, so I never had very nice clothes, let alone clothes that fit me properly. I was chubby, and I suffered from acne, and so that preteen age was so awkward anyway, and I still suffer from a lot of those things, and dealing with all those issues that I had back then, they're still there, and I'm still the same person. So that first speech is seared behind my eyelids and goes on autoplay every time I have to get up in front of somebody and speak. I've even undergone hypnosis to try to get rid of this memory, to get myself to move past it. And I don't really think it has worked. So that's why I'm here today. So I'm standing in front of this room, podium kind of like this, but it's tall and it's yellow and it's metal and it's rattling because I'm shaking with my speech standing there in front of me. And I don't remember a single thing that I said or did, only the sound of that podium rattling. I mean, really, it was just like, you could just hear it rattling. And so that fear, it felt like it was choking me. So I guess you could say that speaking in front of people is my bugbear, something that I dread, and that gives me the butterflies in my stomach every time I know that I need to do something like that. So once the speech was over, I moved on. I certainly passed the class. I don't remember getting any feedback, no soothing words or tips for next time. It was over, and that memory has stuck with me all of these years. And I wonder if it will ever really go away, and I don't really think it will, because it's essentially part of who I am. So somehow, I have managed to make it this far in life. I'm 29 years old. I made it through college. I was an honors student. I nailed job interviews. I never really completely and totally embarrassed myself in front of my professional peers. I've gotten up in front of the Lansing City Council to speak about issues that were passionate to me. I've been a moderator at statewide conferences, and I've hosted sessions here at MDOT with 25 of my peers, and I seem to do fine. Everybody gives me those accolades, but I tend to doubt the obligatory great job because I know that there's work that I can do. So I want to be good at speaking in front of a group, just like I want to be a good mom, and a good wife, and a good mom, and a good sister, and a good daughter. And I want to be just good at what I do, and I don't think that anybody ever gets up in front of the mirror in the morning and says, man, I hope I suck at my job today. I really hope I blow that presentation, or I hope I trip in front of the director, because people just don't do that. People want to succeed, and I know you people want me to succeed as well. And so I know that, but I know also at the same time that the fear is irrational. There's got to be a way to make it better, right? But it's still there. And it creeps up. Weeks before a presentation, I get that flutter in my stomach, and it goes away really quick because I swallow it down, and then it comes back up as soon as the thought comes in my mind. It's just honestly. So also, I think about the things that speaking in public, things that come with speaking in public, like a high level of responsibility. I'm expected to be factually correct. I'm expected to be politically correct, witty, smart, and all at the same time adhering to social etiquette. They say that the audience wants to be connected with, not read to. They want to be wowed and entertained and dazzled. They want to learn something from your own unique perspective. I've read things over and over about how to do this, but getting up in front of here is the hardest part of all. So at the same time, I'm aware of my shortcomings. I'm also aware and often internally critical of others as they speak, as I think a lot of us are. I watch and observe and try to learn things. I've listened to highly esteemed professionals, read notes verbatim. Obviously, I'm prepared. I've also experienced speeches that were so moving and emotionally charged that I sat and cried. So how do I go from where I am right now to where I want to be? So before I wilt into the background of my professional career like the wildflower that I tended to be in high school and junior high, I have decided to take a hold of my fear and challenge its very existence. So that is why, after years of threatening to join Toastmasters, I am here today, scared out of my mind, hopeful and thankful for the opportunity to get up here and make some changes. Thank you.